Okay, I hope you can hear me well enough. I'm a little bit far from the phone. Let's look at this. It's very telling. Okay. The serpent was told, "You shall eat the dust of the earth." Okay. The dust. You know the song, "Just Dust in the Wind," right? Every time, almost, and it's not possible, it's not feasible, for the key words of the subject matter, in this case the word dust, to equal his birth, or the mirror image, 1964 for Kamala. Yes, that's a male, Kamala. She was in 64, he was in 46, okay? Dust equals this. It's the mirror image going on here on these numbers. This is how you tell what they're doing. Yes, this is the image, okay? And when you mirror it, just like anything in a mirror, it's not going to be exact, but it is an image of, right? So it adds up to 64, and dust, when you do this here, put the plus signs in between the double digits. You get 19 for 1964. You're definitely not done seeing this entity. Yes, that's not human. Let's look at some more as above, so below rules. Now they are flipped sometimes, okay? You know, if you have a shirt on and it looks backwards in the mirror. In this case, and this is the case, okay? They set this up so they have these spells in here. 1946 above, 1946 below equals 3892. Most would think, so what, right? In this spell, keep in mind, the Masons know this. We should all know this by now, okay? And yes, there's a reason that they tell you not to look at the numbers, because it tells what they're doing, okay? Our word has been tampered with. We have to face those facts. The Lord warned us. So 3892 is CHIB. In Hebrew, or in other words, her web, that spells CHIB. What does that mean to the one that's eating the dust? It means to lie, to fail, or to send a strong delusion. You remember that in the scriptures, right? Strong delusion will be sent of a satanic element. That's where this is all at. Now, if you do this word backwards, this often happens. It will tell you the exact opposite of what I just showed you here in Hebrew. BICH, I'm sorry, backwards, but they'll twist a letter or two around. It doesn't matter which way you scramble these or unscramble them. It will tell you mirroring images and straight truth. This means kindness, goodwill, and benevolence. The exact opposite of what the one eating the dust does. Now, the one eating the dust up here at 1964 Kamala, if you do theirs in a mirroring image, you'll get the spell of CIAO, which means hell, oh hell. And it also means goodbye. Oh hell, or hello. Yes, that's definitely a black magic word. We should never use that one for sure. Now, what's important about this is it's the vibrations out of us that they are feeding off of, okay? They will eat the dust, and they do that too. I think we all know that at this point, right? Our energy is very important. We are continually flowing with energy, and it comes out of us. So like if you see something stupid on a news report, and this is why they often do this, let's say it's a major news network, but they'll say something stupid like there's a shortage of moped parts. Okay, why would that be in the mainstream? Because moped, and not necessarily that that word is the case, but just as an example's sake, moped will have certain numbers and frequencies of it. Okay, vibrates through you, even through your dismay of it being spoken about in the news, or your positive or negative reaction. It vibrates out of you and feeds these entities. Okay, you can check this out for yourself firsthand. Get a glass of water, speak something very positive in it, or even one letter or one number, put it in the freezer, get you a cheap microscope, $30, $40, and you will see that there is a different structure in there now. That's why we need to pray over our food and water also, right? And you have to keep in mind, we're breathing air. This is a river out here. We're breathing in water. And any of you that have ever been to a river or a creek where the water is flowing, certain sized objects will pile up in certain areas. It gets sorted out and gathers in one specific place. That's what's going on with our energy. They gather energy from us continually, or they could not exist. Because they are parasitic, they have to have things come to them, right? Because they are eating the dust. Okay? The dust. And if you're paying attention, what does dust have in it? Donald Trump, U.S. Okay, those are not coincidences. Those are not me being clever. This happens every time. Everything's always sorted out. Now, I did not do the spell of her name, 1964, as above, so below, and add those. You can do that on your own, or I'll try to make another video, but the point is, as above, so below rule will give you the spell. You know, these words never equal out something nice. This doesn't mean grapes or water or a flower. It always means something not good. In that case, it was a failure, a strong delusion to be sent by a satanic entity.